The Liftoff. Kwenziwa njani makunje? Hey.
So Linhlanhla, such a pleasure to have you spend your time talking to us namhlanje. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Sanibonani Jeps and the family, Gagasi family.
Linhlanhla, asqale with age anxiety, the term. Is it a good one to define le feeling esikhuluma ngayo? Maybe you can further unpack it for us.
Okay. So, I'm always very skeptical in using the terms, especially lawa asuke engekho. It's not your medical or your psychological approved term, age anxiety. So age anxiety generally, it doesn't speak to the topic that we're talking about today. However, it touches it. So age anxiety yona, it talks about ukukhula komuntu when you're realizing that I'm aging. So ngiyakhula ngibamdala, and so therefore I'm going to start experiencing health decline, financial instability, so taken away from members of the society, and retire and all of those things. So that is generally age anxiety. Anxiety around you aging, ubamdala, ushintsha impilo yakho, and all of that.
So
what we're talking about is anxiety provoked or triggered by ukula and not achieving certain things. So we can't live out ukuthi yes ukula but not achieving certain things that you have put on empilweni yakho. So basically you are going through anxiety because it's triggered by certain things. And today we're talking about the trigger being you not achieving things that you have, your goals and your plans that you have put for impilo yakho.
So it's more like achievement anxiety.
So it's achievement anxiety, which you and also yes, but also what you explained. Can abanye abantu can either be anxious, ababe anxiety, or abanye abantu babe depressed, or babe nengcindezi yokuthi angisakwazi ukuphumelela ngithole lezi zinto. So the overall problem is we're not achieving, but how we experience it is different. Omunye will be anxiety, omunye will be depression.
I was about to ask you that as the next question. Ukuthi how then does it show up empilweni zabantu leyo feeling ukuthi hey wena awukakabi lapho bufisa ukuthi ngabe usukhona at a certain age?
Okay, so so as I said, because it's either anxiety or depression, but now we go to the level of it. Because there are people who have planned by age 30, I want to open my practice, I want to do ABC, but at the end of the day, you realize I just want to take a short left for a while. So when you have the luxury of changing your plans, but mina, because I have the pressure of providing at home and being the breadwinner and being the all-rounder, I am going to feel more pressured. I'm going to then most likely feel depressed, whereas you will feel anxious to say, oh, I wonder when I take this short left, right now. So it also depends on what is it what's at stake here. What's at stake for this goal that you're putting in there? So that's the severity of what you will then experience will depend on that.
Yeah. So Linhlanhla, why do so many of us feel this pressure to have it all together by a certain age? Are we at fault here? Is it the way that society has been wired to expect certain things from us by a certain age?
It's definitely society. It's definitely society. And the problem with that is initially society had put things in place to say, at the age of 25, so you are lojola, so you are shata, so neingane, and for a man at that age, you're already working, providing for your family and doing certain things. That worked because there were means to get those things happening. But now, what is causing us this? That's what's causing us depression and suicidal ideations, even where people as in it's enough. Because now these expectations that were put there are not based on me and my achievements. Now I've studied Mina, I have graduated as a doctor, but now I'm not getting a job. So whose fault is it now? The same society that has put these expectations on us cannot provide us with what we need to achieve at the end of the day. So that's where where the pressure comes in and the cultural expectations, ukuthi mase ongaka fanele ungabe sewenze uachieve lokhu nalokhu nalokhu, and then we are put under pressure. And before there were also things of ukuthi mawungenayo ingane by this time, mawungashadile by this time, but yet the expectations of ukuthi fanele kulotshole have not changed. So if kufanele sisebenze ukuze sithole ilobolo and yes umsebenzi awukho, how then do you lobola, how then do you get married?
Sure.
So those things, it's now we're working backwards where there's an expectation, but there's nothing that helps us reach that goal. Ama-means awekho, manje sesithola manje sisishaye sodongweni.
Iyiphi age group eshayeka kakhulu by lento esikhuluma ngayo? Is it the 20s, 30s, 40s?
Sure, I'll say now it before it used to be mawuqeda ukufunda and usuye tertiary, you know, there's expectation ukuthi tertiary uyapasa and uthola. But now it's actually starting from you just passing your matric. You know, the expectations that we have on our children now, ukuthi if you can imagine nje ukuthi kunengane evuka ngo4, if ngene esikoleni ngo6 iphume ngo6 ntambama ingene Monday to Sunday. What is that? The expectation is they need to get A for the school to be celebrated. That expectation on its own brings suicidal ideations. It brings depression on our kids and anxiety that then might cause them not to pass as we're expecting. So we are failing them to actually achieve what we want them to achieve. Then we move from there, kadungana break, straight from there, fanele uyoshaya isikhandla ufuna ungene university, ufuna ukuba ile whatever qualification that will assist you to then be a provider at home. Again, now you graduate bakikizo mama kube mnandi, then you are sitting 11 years with your PhD not employed. So uyabona ukuthi manje there are just different levels where qala njoba ngisho ukuthi technically we'll be talking about age anxiety if we're talking about umuntu oseguga oseya kwi retirement. But here we are finding ourselves just talking about age anxiety sikhuluma nangey'ngane zethu.
Yeah, I know. Things are getting tougher, definitely. I'm speaking to uTholinhlanhla Dlamini Ngoya. She is a counseling psychologist about anxiety noma mhlambe depression esishayayo when we feel like we haven't achieved the things that society has expected from us by a certain age. If
the Liftoff kwenziwa njani makunje?
Helping us to understand lento esikhuluma ngayo is uTholinhlanhla Dlamini Ngoya. She is a counseling psychologist and she is on the line to answer imbuzo esinayo. If you do have any of your own, you can reach out by giving me a tinkle. 0861 596 596 is my number. Tholinhlanhla, here's a scenario here for the world esiphila kuyona. Sipila in a digital age kakhulu, almost all of us have access to the internet and social media platforms. And the nature of inkundla zokuxhumana zithi, we mostly share the good things that are happening in our lives. We'll mostly share when we are graduating, when we land our first job, when we buy our cars, our houses, when we have kids, when we get married. And so I in my head, lento ithi kumina, that can make the feeling of being an underachiever even worse, you know, when you look at these things on social media. Is that in fact the case? Does social media and how it portrays impilo zabantu add to lenkinga esikhuluma ngayo njengamanje?
So generally anything eyenzekayo ephambi kwethu depends on your resilience, how your perspective of whatever you are seeing or hearing. So omunye umuntu would look at those things and be inspired and be like, you know what, there's hope after all, nami I'll get there, motivated and stuff. Omunye umuntu would look at that and be like, oh, abanye abantu, they are achieving all of this, and what about me? Why me? And all of those things. So it can cause a lot of depression to abanye abantu that would have, because sometimes, you know, I always say to my clients and patients, sometimes it default mode yakho iya kwi negative. it will first go to, hey, Nkosiyami, why mina kodwa izinto zami zingahlangani, why izinto zingenzeki? So immediately what you need to do is then bring it back to say, okay, not yet my time. I'm going to push. I'm going to have to change my ways. Maybe I'm going to have to change goalpost. It will be closer. Ngingayisi too far because I might not reach that, you know. But at the end of the day, there is just so many times where you can push and pull your goalpost, uzame ngazo zonke indlela, and you still don't get to where you need to get to. So still, the depression will still creep up on you and still, you know, sort of cripple you in a way. So people need to be mindful ukuthi uma ngabe mina ngibuka lezi zinto zazi wena, uma ngabe ngibuka lezi zinto, what kind of emotions come up? Because sometimes it can even provoke emotions of anger, resentment.
I'm thinking of umona also and competitiveness.
Yes. Exactly, and I always say there's people abati, you know, umngani wakho ene just a little bit of umona, lo muntu akasi umngani wakho. Umona is an expected feeling, and it's a genuine, original feeling that you will have as a human being. Mawubona something oyifisayo, oh, ngaze ngafisa ukuthi kube mina. That's the default negative mode that I say you go to first. Then uyazibuyisa uthi Nkosiyami inhliziyo yami inesifiso hayi ngoba nginomona ngawe njebs ingoba nginazo nami isifiso sokuthi yabo. So inhliziyo yami it went there, and resentment happens, and sometimes it even happens to the people. Uthola ukuthi wena wasiza umuntu ukuthi aye we-interview or noma wathi akakuphelezele nama no2 wafika wathathwa egagasini ngabuya mina ngathathwanga. Imagine when I now have to listen to you every day on the radio and mina ngihlele ekhaya. Of course, I'm going to feel those negative feelings about it should have been me. I shouldn't have taken her.
Why
her? You know, sometimes I always say, sometimes you even get angry at God and your ancestors. If you believe in ancestors, you angry at the sources to say, you know, there's people who have sacrificed so much to achieve their qualifications, degrees, whatever it is, and now what was that sacrifice for? So that emotion is going to come, that depression is going to, that anxiety of it looks like mina, it's never going to happen for me. So it's there.
Tolintandla, when does it become serious enough for you to go and seek professional help? Because njengoba sikhuluma ngendaba zomona nje zo competitiveness, abanye abantu will take it to another degree and end up using like unsavory methods, mhlambe dark magic, bafuna ukuthakatha, because they don't know how to place these emotions and how to go around these emotions to use it towards positivity. So ubona nini ukuthi okay, no, ngisenkingeni ke manje, I need help.
Okay, so it's very important that you are mindful. That's why we always talk about mindfulness. You are mindful ukuthi yabona manje limcabango esenginayo akuseseke kathola. These are not pure thoughts about unjebs manje mangabe sengifisa ukuthi angaphelelo umsebenzi or masengifisa ukuthi umshado womuntu ngaphela because mina ngotholo wami. So when you can see ukuthi ama thoughts osunawo, it's something, even if ngathi uyayiphendula seku someone ocabanga ngawe ngaleyo ndlela, it's not something that you will appreciate. So that's when you need to start seeking help. And sometimes I always say it's important to seek help before things are bad. So you don't wait until you want to kill someone before you go and seek help, because it might be too late. So you go and seek help while you are still struggling, to say, you know, every day when I get up, I have this feeling and I don't know how to do it. And I understand now we're talking about not achieving. So it also means you might not even afford to go to therapy or things like that. But start looking for this very same social media that we're talking about. Start looking for platforms that are going to motivate you, that are going to give you different ideas and different perspectives of how to deal with the emotions that we have. As a psychologist, are also there. There are a lot of different motivations that you can find there. So, but remove yourself. And that's the thing about the algorithm, where if you're busy watching something and you get more depressed or you get more negative thoughts. When you see manje saying I live and breathe ukuthi sohlangane emathuneni phuma lapho because I don't know that song make wayibuka kanye uzolandelwe lawo ma video end up emathuneni buya come back.
Not that example, Tolintandla. Oh my goodness, I'm enjoying this conversation so much, and as we get to wrapping it up, ngiyafisa ukwazi from uTolintandla ukuthi Umnganakho ke mangabe efika kuwena noma umzala ethi hey Njebs ngizizwa kanjena about ama achievements akho, it's making me feel like I am an underachiever. What do you do? How do you handle it? How do you even vocalize into efana nalena without offending lo muntu osuke uzivulela isifuba kuyena? You understand? So and what support can you then give as the close circle around this person? These are answers we are going to get from uTholinhlanhla when we return.
The Liftoff. Kwenziwa njani makunje? Hey.
We've been talking about the anxiety, noma depression, mhlambe kushaya, because you feel like you have not achieved izinto obukade uzibekele zona ukuthi by age 25 ngizobe sengwenzile 1 or 2 or 3, noma izinto feel nje ngathi zibekwe yi society, as much as it's unspoken, but you can feel that pressure. Tholinhlanhla, nansi ke enye indaba. Should you, as a person who's feeling this way, who's feeling left behind, should you express it to abantu osondelene nabo? And if yes, how do you express it? Because I think we're always sitting here encouraging each other ukuthi we are safe spaces for our friends and our family. We want our friends and family to feel safe and vulnerable around us. But is that really the case? Do we meet such people who express le feeling with the vulnerability and the understanding that they deserve? How should you address this?
This is a very important question. And I think if you have people that are matured enough in your circle and you feel they are really your safe space, that's the definition of safe space. I can come to you with my vulnerability. I can come to you and tell you exactly what, I have been feeling this about you, Njebs. You are actually succeeding, and I feel left alone. I feel this is inselelo today for all of us to check ourselves, check our hearts. Are we really safe spaces for our people?
Yeah.
Because this is the only way we're going to and anxiety, to look back and say, but Benghambisana, no, Tholinhlanhla, where is she? Oh my God, she still hasn't got a job for the past 5 years. Because when we're up there, we're busy now going out and socializing with the people in our spaces. We forget the people that we're with, Mangabestala, whatever journey it is. So you look back and you say, where are my friends? Where are my people? And it's always nice when you that have achieved that can go back to the person and say, but how are you feeling? And genuinely show your now way to say, this is how I've been worried about you. I'm concerned about you. I would love to help where I can. And just your kindness, the hug, a drink, just giving me time. When you give somebody an hour of your time just to vent, to talk, to cry, it is very much important. That is therapy on its own. Than to just saying again, she's going to be that, she's going to be that. It's very important to check on each other. It is more important even than to go to therapy on your own, because then you go to therapy and you come back, you still don't have a community. It's important to be able to go to therapy and come back, you have your tribe that says, I went to Tholinhlanhla and she said this and this, and when I'm reflecting and I have my people to reflect those with. And to families, please, let's stop the pressure that we're putting on our family members. Especially a lot of people that we see in therapy are people who are struggling, breadwinners who are struggling that will rather die trying to provide for their families because the expectations are just too hard. And I'm also pleading to the woman or the people that go into marriage with expectations. My dream husband should provide A, B, C, D because Ogan Jebs provides this. When yours cannot, they go into a shell of space. They can't come to you and say, my love, I also was wishing A, B, but I can't because I don't have a job or I can't afford this. Please accept me as I am. So what they do, they just move away and then they die into the relationships. And that's when we see these homicidal and suicidal things happening in the relationships because of the expectations or the communication that is lacking and the lack of a safe space, so to say, to be vulnerable and say, this is how I'm feeling.
Quite some nuggets you're leaving us with namhlanje Tholinhlanhla. Okubaluleke kakhulu kumina engizokubamba and just carry with me is, am I a safe space, as I claim to be, ebantwini engisondelene nabo, ebantwini that I consider my friends and my circle. Tolintlanhla, if we want to pursue this conversation with you further, but on a one-on-one, more private basis, how do we reach you?
So WhatsApp on 072-647-4464. That's for consultation appointments. And on socials, it's Tolintlanhla_psychologist on Instagram and Tolintlanhla_psychology on TikTok. If you can't afford the stations, rather follow me on my socials, because all the talks that I do, I post for everyone to be able to have access to whatever we're talking about. And sometimes if there's a topic that I think it's coming more in my therapy room, I bring it to the social so that everyone can benefit from it. So wonke umuntu should one way or another find means to get help. And let's be kind to one another, and your mental health matters.
Oh, it absolutely does. There you go. A social media handle you can follow that won't give you a pressure feeling like you are underachieving no matter your age. Siyabonga kakhulu Tolintlanhla for isikhathi sakho. Valuable information that you have shed some light on namhlanje. Have a great day further.
Thank you. Anytime I'm available. Thank you.
Gagasi FM.